Hello, melodies ni melodies at for. Me church will be our melodies. Melodies are none of me sorry ya. Anya no papa how much ni say abo 5 wa hasi. Oh yeah, how much ni yeah. Anytime be 5 o'clock ma sorry no matiu na afi. Mema me so ma kira ma adwan na ma kira me nkire so na afi ma dware na me ko adwuma. Because daytime no I am busy while ni my kwantu. Metie where you know say Africa, the whole Africa, IMF or Mama Bobusia Paya Kana. Na o say the Okana, o share countries are yede omu, yede Ghana echo Kahua, Ayareho. Melodies only my identity Ghana eke chileno. The whole Africa sana you bet me Ghana because I am a Ghanaian and I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. Baby ni Ghana ni ade kura emayeka echire no. Number one, we always think of the past. We always think of the past. Number two, incompetent leaders. Number three,
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Low-minded of our citizens. Meme Kahobi, Yadri Sha, low-minded for I ain't thinking. Me Kahobi, because I'm a Ghanaian. I'm breaking it down. When it comes to when someone may say we always think of the past and they say melodies. Akwesi Bruni. When Akwesi Bruni Juma, na Akwesi Bruni kase. Obese only single bedroom with toilet and bath. Also so person only single bedroom with toilet and bath. Muni na muye Juma moje salary pe. Na mu nyina ma bobo sika saa akodu ya say okay dan no efie na mo besi no cost 1 million manya 1 million no mu fire djuma ba ya yesi bebi amoda no ahye akɔhye 1 million ni nyina. Melodies akwesi broni obesu ene within 2 minutes o su ni nyina no ofa adwen another plan. Say the obeye asi efie na wo so obesi no obesi o sunu no offer another plan. Ade be chine no forget it. Send in 1 million ashi. Wa for plan na wie. Wa start it. Bibini Ghana ni ade be chine for so many years next year. Ye kai 1 million na ahye no na ejina ho ai sanka nya me 1 million na hye ya odwe sanka wo maba be high wo dan ana anka still me metena ofia about 10 years 20 years ago no 1 million na ahye no still on to anamu he will never take a new steps still or the honomu ena obia ho a no the plan na kire ho me fi anka mesini ni o ena yi a we mekminya sika no pepepe ena ahye 10 years bedru no na kosi broni no we si esa fa another plan e move forward.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Adenti na me ka say we still have the mentality that akosi broni the British abe wia ya japade ya gold ya diamond eti akọ. Since Yanya independence 1957 no, up to and then now we are controlling our natural resources for 66 years now no. For 66 years now no, we are still blaming, we are still remembering that those days I say you forget it about that. Nkrofona hand over your country amaye. Yes, we are capable of managing our own affairs. From 1957 up to now, I could see Bruni be a British for a country say every month be a tax Emma Omo. Every month be a dear Yano or money a channel. Ya managing your own affairs from 1957 up to now. We are still blaming the Western country that they don't want us to move forward. It is the Western country who don't want us to move forward. That is our mentality, which is false. Because it is not only Ghana, it is not only Africa that the Western country or the Europeans has colonized. The British has colonized Singapore. They have colonized the Malaysia. Why is it that Malaysia has forgotten of their past? Even though the Independence Day, they will always remember how they fought along the British in the Second World War, how the British looted them, but they forgot of those things, and the natural resources that they have managed from 1957 up to now, they make use of it.
Melodies
And we
TV
Ghana,
on YouTube.
we can't make use of it. Why is it that Singapore, who don't even have a single natural resources, they don't have single quarter? You are person, I mean, go and find out. Tam na me wo Ghana na omo ka me say omo boa. And nay amani me ankasa mani ehunu me hu say yes, I am past Singapore, they don't have natural resources. But it is a developed country. It has developed. The most expensive country in the world is Singapore because country is sharp. The capital town of Singapore is Singapore. I just Accra na country no. Accra na capital no. Is sharp. Singapore your country na omo ka Malaysia ho. But because they don't have anything. Na Malaysia for those years you know. Mutie me those years na Malaysia for no mo behavior to say ye nuano mo a aya na omo say omo na Ghana ye omo dia e na omo na ye nipa chen ebi mu no sana na Malaysia for tie and in the Singapore for bre and Singapore for say masa ye tie ho and Malaysia for say mo te mo ho mo kra de na mo and omo tie omo ho. Now they are richer than Malaysia. They forgot of the past. Amani omu huniye, omu huniye wa Malaysia for nsemu, and they forgot of that thing. Eka say, look, let us work hard and do what and develop and make our country better. Inte mamale omu ti omu hono, and Malaysia for ni biko kan omu ho. Into Singapore, Singapore, they have three major tribes. They have the Malaysia, that is the Malayus, the Indians, and then the Chinese. The Chinese one are the majority. And here America say Singapore, omo president ayoba oye Malayu. They don't care whether you are India and why you are president, or you are China, why you are president. But China for a majority. But they don't care so we India and you're president and answer oh yeah Malayu Nino or you're president. What they want is a better future, their country to develop. They don't blame Malaysia. They don't bring that past tense. But what is happening in Ghana? You won't conform so camera dey see omanim I condemn Europeans, I condemn Americans. Instead of us to forget of the past and to make use of our natural resources, the only power, the only respect you will gain from the Europeans, from the Americans, is when you make use of your natural resources and you become an economic powerhouse. And the Singapore said they don't go to beg for they don't go to America to beg. They don't beg Europeans. Europeans are rather begging Singapore. Not that Europeans are begging Singapore for money, but say omuya are down for because they love Singapore people. The Americans like Singapore people. Because they give respect to the Singaporeans, they give respect to the Malaysians because, the Malaysian peoples are, the country is developing. Singapore, they are more developing. Why is it that Ghana and Malaysia got independent the same year, 1957? Before Singapore, Singapore call UK visa free. Singapore call America visa free. Malaysia call UK visa free. Malaysia ni call America visa free, but or honani amani visa no. Ghana ni call America thing. Ghana ni call UK thing visa free. Why? Because Singapore has been able to build their country into international standard. Malaysia has been able to build their country into international standard and continue to be building. They have forgotten of the past. The Europeans and colonial masters no because ukura waburo na se hwegu a se wontimi sisa de aka wo chance ni mu no enye se hwe ni nyina o but ebi de aka no oho no wo de manage se ye banku na woton a wo de fa eno ne koka banku no mfaso kakra wo nya no obehu na sa eyi ebrokito ano masa afi obeba benye sika na woto ebroboto. Sana the other countries now. Let us go to Qatar, Kuwait, Oman. They are ruled or colonized by the British. Because they have forgotten the past. Whatever British now they rape their women, they do what and what, they forgot of that thing and said, look, the oil that we have discovered, we are going to manage it ourselves. We are not going to give it to any European, any Russia, any Chinese, any America to come and then do it, to take away our oil. No, we will manage it ourselves. And they manage it and they will be able to do it and develop their country into international standard. And their passports are very powerful. Malaysia passport is very powerful. Singapore passport is very powerful. Argentina omo sorry omo ntimi nchira omo mane say any Europeans for no they rape our people, they took our natural resources, this and this. No, even though in the history they were right, but they told their children that look, don't always think of the past. Think what will move you forward now. But Ghana, no, we always think of the past. And when we are also talk about low-minded people, and the politicians in Europe, mismanage our economies, no more now for the Europeans, in some Europeans for no, look at Emmanuel Macron, visited Africa countries, or called DR Congo. DR Congo president no ekan kwasa asemo kire no say they are the problems ma omo no enye den they were the omo country netisa. Meanwhile, when they show documentary of Dr. Congo, DR Congo, obehu say galamsey China for debe enye France for na this anko for no beto because time na France e rule mu no there were no galamsey. There was no galamsey. Na country no say your forest was thick. Your natural resources, abundant natural resources. That time the machines you couldn't put new baby or media. Now that they left 1960s and leave you a very good forest, beautiful forest, more natural resources, you mismanage it and you are blaming them. and to who say or mo de sana actually na yeso ye di ya dream sharp. Look at Mahama. John Mahama free akonya so how many years in here? Still yeah the past no. Even though why bibi o why yeah why country ni but still we are still blaming Mahama. A better in a country in the code any. And yet we have people who have low-minded to believe it's a Mahama and a my country no enkoyi. Dodo. Look at the oil that we discover, abundant oil and gas that we discover. Yet petrol boy di Ghana. Yet diesel boy di fuel boy di Ghana. Gas boy di Ghana. Countries or Muangasa oil or Muangasa and manage or own affairs. Our government no any air control no. Monko bisafe or mu petrol ya or mu fuel yesen. Munin fuel boy Malaysia. Munin fuel boy Singapore. Singapore de omo koto omo to be free Malaysia to be free for anything Qatar hono mo ne but Malaysia manage their own affairs omo petroleum omo oil and gas no is owned by the government called Petronas. Oba they have Petronas Tower, a trade tower, the tallest official building in the world. And your friend train tower, Petronas Tower. Where is Ghana, our chocolate tower? Where is our gold tower? Now, country no omanya independence or more forget or more past or more CCO or more country no Malaysia no. They are building the second tallest building in the world. Because omo kwa kwesi bro ni krom na omo kohwe de wo ho na omo de saa de aba omo krom na omo abeye omo do omo natural resources na they are managing no omo de ye. They have their own car factory baako manufacture car ni di my V car baako di proto omo wo motors omo manufacture baako di NASA baako di Modernas. What do we have? Are they not controlled? Didn't they colonized by the British? Why is it that those countries are moving forward and only Africa are always complaining? We like complaining. Africa ni memfa says here one no ebe peja de na de no mu yedura. Se boss no ka se munko peja na de no mu yedura. Ombekwa akogina ho. Ombe complain sana boss no na ade we say ye be dia peja eno akosi broni ne boss kasa onko peja akogina ho a ofa adwen within some minute no obehu na ade no ma peja de akọ eyi onfa na adwen o onfa na ho ade o hwe se ontimi onfa na ho ade o obehu sharp no akoka che boss ne boss I think yabe you see adewe near their page adewe akọ bibini be kwa gina ho no complain and the boss no this say mo ana and the boss no this say yesi ana obi complain sa ama ade achi no ho no mo na ade no da ho no na ko si broni no ono na fa adwen akọ ka kire boss no the boss we need this thing to lift to transport this thing and we say ne yentimi mpeja we cannot lift it. So this and this, obehu no ma lift o ma de ne de akoto ho no ma san ko lift ba ko de akoto ho na bibini Ghana ni agina ho no mo e complain na oda ade no so no mu complain ai ejuma wo ya mejaye o oje so no ko na wo ejuma na aputo oje se ye mo ana na kwasi asem ho a the better na Ghana no be move forward. Your oil and gas ya we can't manage it ourselves. Incompetent leaders yɛ de akɔma akɔsi broni politicians wɔn de akɔma akɔsi broni na ɔmo ankasa san yɛ more percentage wɔ so na ɔmo asa abɛdaadaa yɛ sɛ it is the British, it is the Europeans ɛna ɛma yɛ move forward na yɛ gyimie yɛ gye edi yɛ gyimie ne yɛ gye edi. The same thing applies to Russia. Mami kan kyerɛ mo because Russia for no enrule yɛ ne nti no yɛ dwe sɛ Russia for no yɛ den ɔmo yɛ good ɔmo so nkurɔfoɔ a ɛhyɛ ɔmo ase no the same thing those countries are doing. What those countries are now fighting to get out from the hands of Russia, because those countries no te sɛ te sɛ they were the Armenia, Belarus, any country bempo saa countries no ohun so mu nyina ye hiafo because they over depends on Russia and in the Ukraine forecast no we are over depend on Russia everything just say Russia for no moma yenti ho na yeso yentimi hwese de ye be develop ye country and na Russia for entiase no. And to whom say we always put blames on the Europeans. Russia, Russia side, omo share Russia say no, be brie no, omo so complain it say they complain no, be ye nim. Omo so krampo person omo Europeans for no business. Yes, so ye te ho no mo say ye pese ye no Russia for no China for your business. China country mo be tima kire country a one China aye business a why rich da. It is the Chinese who always become rich and your environment will be destroyed. Dabena mumati say Yakobo Busia Russia for order. Look at South Africa. Now economic chaos. They have mismanaged the economy. Since Bibini Eji South Africa say ono na ye president, omo ye president sa be do in South Africa say. South Africa say this shows that black man is incapable, incompetent. Black man is incapable of ruling himself. He's not capable to rule himself. He's not capable to manage his own affairs because of our brony baby. Black man, oh yeah, friends, oh yeah, houseboy. When anymore, or person oh yeah, houseboy forever. Now they be on theater or nine so. Oh, who say we see cano grandpa or tria or tria or no? Wait me up, boa, trap blocks in this so who pay that is or honor besako. Black man. In the year, fire plan year, yes, citizen, no, the majority of the citizens of the country, that is Ghana, we the ordinary people, no, we have to think wise. Yeah, and I say, young ye, and who say no, in Crawford, almost sorry, look at Russia, Ukraine war. Oh, I mean, what is, look, let me tell you something. If war break out in Europe, Africa will benefit. Because Europeans will now be coming to Africa to buy food, to buy natural resources, to build their weapons and everything. But this is the way we are rather complaining that it is because of Russia and then Ukraine war. Nasa. Me maintain Ghana for us. Our economy has nothing to do with Europeans, has nothing to do with Ukraine and what war. It is mismanagement and the incompetent leaders that we have from 1957 up to now. Yes, we can't even manufacture any single thing because some countries are omo color te se kokko te se obroni British and Europeans rule omo and those people, those countries are moving forward. Ne bibini country kwa move backwards me there is no historia beba be catch them say American person Ghana and Koso, European same person African Koso, Emma Mimejinedi. Never. Because Qatar, look at Qatar, look at United Arab Emirates, look at Kuwait. They are all ruled by the British, the Europeans. Look at Singapore, look at Malaysia, look at New Zealand, look at Australia, ruled by the British. Look at Hong Kong. Who make Hong Kong like that? British took Hong Kong to manage Hong Kong for 99 years. And look at Hong Kong. Hong Kong and Ma Obia Tessa China. Look at Hong Kong. Argentina be before country. Look at the Caribbean country. Look at Jamaica. Share Haiti. Share Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. Share Omo be before country. No development. Abroad be mismanagement. Over Asia, Southeast Asia, we will have a country called Equatorial Guinea, Papua New Guinea. Omo blacks. Ye bibini poor pa. Omo Indonesia, Ebeng. Masa, the same behavior like Ghana, mismanagement, but more natural resources and so. This shows that black man is incapable. Black man is incompetent. Black man is incapable to rule himself or to manage his own affairs. Melodies, may the best has say, may the be. Bye bye.